Buried in underground missile silos in upstate New York were several nuclear warheads. So what's happened to them? With some intriguing answers, here's the investigator's Jim Hoffer with the results of his investigation. Jim.
Bill and Diana, they were 300 times as destructive as the bombs dropped on Hiroshima. 12 Atlas atomic missiles hidden underground in upstate New York. We set out to investigate whatever happened to those missile silos and to the soldiers who held their fingers on the doomsday button.
Clearly offensive weapons constitutes an explicit threat to the peace and security of all the Americans.
When President Kennedy learned the Soviets had placed nuclear missiles in Cuba, he ordered a naval blockade, and the world held its breath.
I think in the Cuban Missiles crisis it was closest to the brink than any other crisis.
The son of former Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev says Kennedy had the upper hand in this nuclear test of wills.
The alert extends into the hardened underground silos.
Kennedy's advantage came in part from these newly built Atlas missiles capable of hitting Moscow in 35 minutes.
When you are just playing this power game, you have to have numbers that will be bigger than the numbers on the opposite side.
It's here in the Adirondack Mountains in upstate New York where the super weapons of the Cuban Missile Crisis were hidden in 12 underground nuclear silos. From 5,000 feet, an almost alien-looking concrete circle marks what remains of the most destructive weapons the world of the 1960s had ever seen.
It's like a step back in time.
But once inside, 40 feet below ground, the ghost of the Cold War comes back to life.
Well, this is all the procedures.
From this discarded operational manual,
It's like an old ship, like the Titanic.
to these steps leading to the Missile Command Center.
So what is this?
This is a staircase and goes down to the LLC. It's right now currently full of water.
These missile silos are abandoned relics of the arms race.
This is the heart of the Atlas missile site. We're in the Launch Control Center, and it's here where 5-man crews would stand watch in 24-hour shifts, waiting for word to launch the nuclear missile. And it is in this red box here where the keys to that nuclear warhead, the ability to launch it toward a Soviet target, were stored.
Both keys turn simultaneously, and then that arms your missile, and then all I had to do was push the button. And after that, once you push it, you can't stop it.
Having forged nerves of steel as a World War II bomber pilot, Charles Kazor was as prepared as a soldier could be to command an Atlas missile crew and stand guard over the doomsday button.
You just push the thumb and she's gone. And that's it, and you can destroy the world.
Kazor feels the crucial role he and his fellow missileers played in the Cold War has gone unrecognized.
To actually launch.
Seeing the rundown silos underscored his sense they've been forgotten.
If we had saved one missile silo, just one, and kept it into a museum, yeah, I think it would have been nice.
Hey, go ahead, pull it.
It's heavy.
It's 2,000 pounds.
But there is one missile silo right here in New York that is anything but forgotten.
This is where the crew used to live.
Memorable best describes Bruce Francisco's luxury silo weekend retreat.
It's unique, it's different, it's the only one like it in the world.
So this.
It took Bruce and his cousin 10 years to transform this underground missile site into a second home.
This is the master bedroom.
Replete with a master suite and an airport.
This is the tunnel access to the silo.
And as if that's not enough, how about a 22,000 square foot bomb-proof silo?
What you're standing in is a cylindrical structure which is 50 feet diameter, 185 feet deep, and we're standing on a suspended steel skyscraper, 7 levels.
It is hard to believe that some 35 years ago, a 110-foot-tall, 4-megaton nuclear missile sat right here. Some would say that this is now nothing more than a 7-story deep, empty hole. But to others, it is a remarkable reminder of the crucial role that New York played in a high-stakes Cold War.
Oh, boy. Oh.
It may not be the missile museum Commander Kazor would hope for.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
But under all this luxury lies a lesson.
Diplomacy is a lot better than launching a missile.
We gave it new purpose. This was meant for mass destruction. Now it's a beautiful resort getaway luxury home with a private airport.
We discovered Bruce Francisco's vacation home on the web at silohome.com. He's decided to sell this, believe it or not, for $2.3 million. It's a lot of money. He has gotten several serious inquiries, including one from a British art collector who sees the silo as a perfect storage facility. Bruce, by the way, thinking of buying another silo, too.
And there's one left.
There is, exactly.
What a bargain. How much?
$55,000.
Oh,
For the silo.
Takes a lot of work to turn it into the retreat, exactly.
Renovations can be expensive.
That's right.